FireHorse. Here. O's doing a nice job keeping that pressure forward. Hopefully they can get this next group up going and take rockets out. Arc's doing a solid job holding them with 2 minutes and 38 seconds going into this next push here. We'll see if we can get a cart clear here. So they take rockets out. Good shot work from Cali, low on health here, bombarding that cart. Can keep that pressure to hopefully start hitting it to keep it moving. Looks like rockets are still up on bridge. Another good shot kill from there, but taken out by DLN with rockets. DLN going back for health right now. Potentially going to set up the rockets with this next wave of O coming in. Looks like the action came to a little bit of a lull here. Arc must be pushing up forward, trying to keep O from hitting that car. A little less than 2 minutes going into this. DLN with the rockets just hitting the car from range. Ichigo with a nice long range shot there, taking out a couple O members there. Nice double kill, picking up on the health. Probably going to set up sidelines on this ledge down here. Arc has a nice hold going into this, about a minute and a half hold that they have here. Cali taking out with the shocks on the cart here. DLN going back to the dash and trying to hopefully clear this cart off. Got some disruptors trying to target him, but can't find him. DLN with a nice rocket kill. Nice double rocket kill there on the cart. I can imagine Arc's going to start stacking people on this cart to stop any movement from going forward on it. Looks like we got some pressure going into that house. Hopefully trying to get a couple picks here. Cali coming in with a shot. F2P taking out the rockets, so hopefully this will be the first year that they need to start hitting that cart. Get a couple picks here being really needed. Checkpoint, there we go for O. O's going to try to clear out this area as much as they can. I know Arc's going to be pushing back just as hard, trying to fight for control. Probably see that shotgun area being utilized a lot more, maybe some of this main rail. But O's going to try to push up forward, try to keep that pressure away from the car as long as possible. And we do see right now we got a couple Arc members trying to take this position up in the shotgun room. Hopefully to try to sneak by and stall that cart. Gamer Smash with a nice pick there on that top really in the shield room. It looks like they cleared out O from the outside of triangle. See plenty of Arc in the area about to get ready to hit this cart. Gamer Smash taking off that dash. Taken out by F2P there on the cart. Low health there. Pushing up forward, probably trying to get some picks to hopefully keep that pressure away.
How's it going? One up. We jumped over.
Hey, just trying to keep it alive.
There you go, man.
From castle down the main rail going into it. Gamer Smash won the fight against OK on that. Now Arc's trying to step back up, hopefully trying to lock down this cart. Arc's stalled for the moment right now.
Yeah, nice great work by Lazarus here. He's been continuously getting lots of different kills for his team. Look at Ichigo standing in the corner, just trying to be a little sneaky. Is getting a few guys in the back though.
Seems like .com has those good rockets up.
Yeah, .com on a sliver of health right now. Trying to stay alive as long as he can so he gets this pickup. Looks like a teammate just stole his health pickup, but he still has rockets set up.
Yeah, it's always a tough one, especially when he needs them. Ichigo tucks in a corner here. Yep, getting cleared multiple times.
Yeah, Arc's doing a really nice job keeping that car stalled at the bottom of the hill. So I wonder if O can respond, maybe keep that pressure, try to get some picks behind the line here.
Yep, and Vanisher called out multiple times on the other cast that this is another spot where Arc is known for their hold. So it's going to be a tough push out, because I want to say that Arc was around 85-86% with like 4 minutes left. So right now, it's definitely getting held up a lot in this area.
Yeah, I think we're going to need O to get a nice clear here and start stacking that car while heavies are down. Good double kill there from O. Okay.
Now they're pushed up, now they're really doing some damage to Arc's defense. I think it's pretty much all kind of broken up. Let's see if they can get a hold back.
Yeah, Arc locking down that dash room, Scuba diving in here real quick. Others trying to keep 1 or 2 stacked on the cart at all times, but Arc just continuously pushing and streaming in. Looks like we're getting a good clear here though and a good push. So let's see how far Other can ride this, as they definitely need to get some solid cart motion.
her health pickup just got stolen.
Yep, sometimes your own teammates will get you. But some good work by F2P, just trying to clear the people trying to circle on back of the cart. Other is getting some motion. They are single stacked, getting quick double stacked. But they are going to need to keep pushing to even get close to 92%.
Yeah, I mean, the cart's been pushing since they broke that hole outside triangle, so if we can keep that pace up, I mean, might be looking pretty close here to getting to that 92%.
Yeah, and all they need is a couple good clears and maintaining some space, and they can keep cruising.
They do have rockets up all the way in the back, and that's going to be very powerful.
F2P sealing the dash, cruising through between the next flankers with his insane fast fire rate. Oh, he could not though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rocket's just a little bit too squirmy. Slippery. Seems like.
Yep, he is. Interesting rocket technique there.
Yeah, I saw that's pretty neat.
Yeah, the flick up and down, very interesting. But yeah, great work by Ark so far. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left at 80%. So Other is going to need to get a couple solid pushes here and turn the corner. So let's see if they can take down .coms. That's going to be the first order of business before they move into this card anymore.
And
finally taken out.
Down. Yeah.
Rockets are down. Other is still moving. Carts are cruising, but Ark is diving in right now.
So it looks like Ark did.
Oh, nice. .com got the rockets up again.
Yep, and that's not going to be an easy break. Minute and 50 seconds left. Looks like a couple Ark team members just were taken down. All of Other is still up though, so it looks like we're getting a group push right now from Other. Here we go, big push by Other. Got a couple clears. 2, 3 people on the carpet. Looks like they were just taken out by Castle.
I think their whole team just got wiped except for OK.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
like
it's
pretty interesting.
It's not necessarily a bad thing as long as we get wiped at the same time. It means the group up is still going to be in sync too when they push. So as long as they get a couple picks on the way, it could be good for them.
Yep, so we'll see. So 85%.
The other bad thing is now they're gonna do the great disruption that Other was doing.
That's true.
Hold that a little more.
Yeah, Other did do a great job disrupting. Gamer Smash is pushing up here, really aggressive, taking out random people. Fortunately, looks like they are going to be a little staggered now for the next group. So they'll have a minute though. They can still push this through with the solid clear. Last Earless finally taking out Gamer Smash. Gets a good 2K again. Let's see if that'll give him just enough momentum to push in here.
Unfortunately, gets taken out. Seems like Ichigo is pushing up, trying to disrupt that group up. Unfortunately, cannot. Or yeah, I think now they're getting stuck. Now they're pushing.
Yeah, Ark's done a really nice job holding this area down.
Yep, but Other does still keep making it in there. They have gotten some motion here in the last minute, which is a pretty tough spot to get any motion at all. But still, 25 seconds, maybe 1, 2 more, 2, maybe 3 more pushes before they have to hit that 92% mark.
Yeah, and I always like the 86 from like 85 to like the bend. Always feels like it's not like couple percent. It's like it's really like 10% in my opinion.
So long,
forever.
For sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. 2 seconds after watching Ichigo right here.
Red team wins.
I guess we did not get anyone touching the cart there, so it looks like overall Ark is going to take this map 92% to 86%.
Ichigo top scoring for Ark 94 and 63. Top scoring over the whole map. And on the other side, Laz top scoring for them 70 and 66. And the scores are pretty even, I would say, for other side. And they're kind of more spread out for Ark, which means they're doing, which is pretty interesting. Not interesting, I would say. It's cool because they're all doing their own job, right? So, you know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I completely agree.
Well, that was a good first match. Glad we were able to jump over to this stream. Thank you, FireHorse, for getting this up. Appreciate that. One Up Crit just solo casting like a champ the whole time by himself, I'm sure. So, but also great work by these teams too. You know, Arc holding it down in the air as we thought they would. Honestly, Other came out with some really aggressive disruption for that second point, so they did a fantastic job there because Arc had like 4 minutes going into, I want to say 85 or 86%, so much time to get that final push in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do it, but you know, only because Other put up such a good fight and some really solid disruption.
Seems like they're subbing out a lot of players, or
Subbing out a lot of players, or maybe they're switching servers.
They're switching servers, yeah.
And thank you,
Yep.
Quad, for picking it up earlier today. I know it's kind of a last minute thing to get everything going, so at least we're able to see
Yeah,
the
I know.
first
I'm
part of
not at
that.
home, so I can't like use my desktop, and my internet connection's not great. So FireHorse, I'm so happy you could do it.
Yep,
Oh.
thanks for jumping in, FireHorse, for sure. So do you guys know what the next map is?
I'm gonna
It's
guess
Waterway.
It's Waterway, okay. So Waterway's up next. You know, both Other and Arc have a strong Waterway. Both have a lot of
Definitely.
different styles, so you know, it could go either way. I'm always going to be a fan of getting control point. Honestly, favorite map, control point. So we don't see it enough. So I would definitely love to see this go to control point. And but it's going to be a tall order. Really going to see who comes out first swinging and gets that first point. Just like in any game, that momentum of the first point can really make a big difference.
Yeah.
And I'll be interested to see whether or not Arc is running multiple pistol snipers or if they're getting ultra aggressive. I know that Other usually comes out really aggressive. Cali known for usually top scoring on Waterway, just non-stop button presses. So interested to see how each team comes out swinging. We're going to see some different strategies or just an all-out brawl. And, you know, a lot of those counters going to be happening in base or at B. A lot of different new strategies I've seen. People kind of sneaking underneath B and coming from behind, trying to shoot the guy holding the button in the back. So it's interesting how just over, you know, a season or two, how much, you know, Waterway has evolved as a game in which people play it. You know, it looks pretty basic, but, you know, the meta keeps evolving.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think Arc can be very unpredictable because, like, sometimes when I play them, they can be very passive and then they just, like, switch to being aggressive, like, all of a sudden. Like, it's really cool how you can just, like, it's, like you said, it's very simple, but it can become very complex, especially with the meta changing. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure Others is very aggressive. They try and overpower you, and I usually play them.
Yeah,
It'll be
looking at
very
the lineup.
interesting to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at the lineup, thinking about who's on each team and what their play style is. Oh, looks like we have a sub in for Lumi, so that'll be a good change up. So we've got Castle, Skibo, Lumi, Ichigo, and Game. Was Lumi in the last game, or am I just
No, he
remembering
was out for
incorrectly?
.com.
Okay, .com was in. That's correct. So yeah, .com's out. Lumi is in. I believe we're running a similar lineup for Other.
Yep.
I know, it definitely should be a fun match. So it looks like I think we've been sitting in here for a handful of minutes, so they'll probably be getting started real quick. Probably just getting a glass of water while everyone's shooting around and probably talking about their amazing strategies for Waterway. I'll be interested to see how, you know, this kind of starts out. And, you know, Arc sometimes turtling a little bit at the beginning. Then you'll see them come out with everybody has a dash and pushing in super strong, kind of like what you were saying, Vanisher. So interested to see if they push out strong or if they're kind of holding back in the beginning. And sometimes that can be all the difference. Get a couple kills and push out real fast. But, you know, Waterway is a very dynamic map, so we'll see how it ends up playing out.
Yeah, and it's like once you get a couple kills, it's pretty easy to get to the other enemy base's button. And unlike when I play Quarry, sometimes I would get like, you know, like 2 or 3 kills off the bat, but no one can get there because it's such a big map. I think Waterway is just like a lot smaller, so you can easily get to the enemy button if you get a couple kills. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens if they play pretty passive, get a couple kills, push up, try and take the button and get a point. You never know.
Yep, so guys are just hanging out right now. Probably just waiting for the team to be ready. Maybe just soaking up that time. Guys are probably charging their quests. Just taking a breather, getting ready for the next match. You know, so let's talk about predictions. Looks like Castle's almost ready. You know, what are we thinking for predictions? Is this going to be a 3-0? Is it going to be a solid 3-2 game? What are you guys thinking?
Oh boy. Very two strong waterway teams, I think, here. I think as Vanisher I talked about before, different ideas and strategies probably going into it. I would like to see a control point, so I'm gonna call 3-2 and 0 in O's favor. But it's gonna be a good match, I think.
Yep. What do you think about time? You think it's gonna be quick, or we're gonna have a long one? I'm hoping for a long one.
I would think a long one. If it's gonna go 3-2 with these teams, I think it's gonna be a long. Who knows? It's domination. It's waterway. Catch someone off guard or catch a team off in the wrong position. It's over.
Yeah, that's true. How about you, Vanisher? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm not too sure because honestly, I feel like predictions are like, I would say like 50% right on waterway because you never know what a team's gonna do, and so I think honestly how the team plays can really like define the game. I want it to be a close game. I honestly want other to take it because I love seeing control point games, especially with like more like high tier teams. So I hope that we go to a control point. But yeah, like you said, two very strong waterway teams.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Here we go. Just kicking things off. Looks like we're following Skibo to start. It looks like he's setting up for the bottom dash. Let's see how he starts things off.
Blue take first elimination.
So does not get the dash. It's kind of pistol sniping down the bottom rail here. Looks like we do get 2 captures by B immediately.
Blue takes B.
Arc now taking over B. So having some battles at B right now.
Blue
Seems
takes
like
B.
they are playing a little bit more
Blue
passive.
takes A.
I think. I don't know what's happening in the bottom
Counter.
of waterway.
Red takes C.
Ooh, we had a quick countdown by Other. So solid work there. Putting some pressure on right now. Other only holding B though. Arc has both team bases.
2.
Another blue team
Counter.
countdown. Other
Countered.
gonna hold. Oh, late on the button hold. Gamer does get the clear.
Red
Seems like
takes
O
B.
is for Others holding
Blue
B
takes
pretty
B.
well.
Yeah, and great work by Lateralus here, just kind of locking down B for his team. See a couple other team members too. Oh, was that 3? I almost saw just kind of getting set up. So Other might be getting set up and doing pushes into their
Blue
base.
team
Seems to work a second
scores
ago,
in
but looks like we got
3.
another blue
2
countdown.
countered.
2 left only. Nice.
Ooh, if
I think
gets the
that,
counter.
Red takes B.
Yeah, I think they're playing a little bit too passively because you can just
Blue
see
takes B.
Other just flying to B. The pistol snipers can't really handle
Red
it.
takes A.
So I think they got to start pushing up, which
Blue
they are
takes
doing
C.
now.
Red takes B.
And now you see the game's
Blue
kind of
takes
like
blue
not.
teams
It was more in like
countered.
Others'
Red
favor,
takes B.
but now it's kind of going back and forth as we kind of expected.
Red takes B.
Yeah, like, you know, you did call it passive because I did see 3 ARC team members in that base during a countdown. So obviously, you know, Others slipping in to their base and getting these countdowns while 1 or 2 people are actually in base trying to defend.
Red
So
takes B.
yeah, might need to be a little bit more aggressive or just kind of get a better push setup. We'll see what's happening. But Lumi holding it down
Red
right now.
takes C.
Oh, great kill by Lumi there. Snap turning to the left and getting that headshot with the charge shots.
Blue takes C.
Not an easy feat to pull off.
Red takes B.
It looks like we got Lumi on kind of a base defense right now. He's sniping and kind of just getting set up, waiting for other people to come in. The other ARC team members kind of streaking out. Yeah, so that Lumi definitely on base defense because of sniping right now.
Red countered.
Seems to be working right now, but their base is sure. But looks like there was a quick counter by Other and then another potential button count. So a lot of quick counters back and forth between Arc and Other.
Yeah. Now they're definitely being aggressive.
Blue takes B.
Now I think it's going better in Arc's favor
Red takes
because they
B.
keep that relentless pressure on.
Yep, let's see how it turns out. So, I mean, as of right now, we're hitting about the 3-minute mark and still no points yet. So, definitely a good opportunity for a fast-paced game that might last a little while. A lot of other team members just holding down, okay, just locking down this button. It's his button, guys. But he is finally pushing into the base. Is quickly taken up by Skibo. So, yeah, a lot of back and forth. Trying to take a peek at the leaderboard here. KDs are a little bit spread, maybe a touch in favor for Arc. But as of right now, I want to say Other has had more countdowns. But Skibo diving in, getting ready for this button press.
Countered.
Gets the button press. Other does get the
Blue
counter at
takes
B.
C.
Lack coming in here, clearing out his
Red
base.
takes B. Blue
Now they're getting
team
set up for the next
scores in 3 teams. Countered. Blue
countdown.
team scores in
Constant
3.
countdowns.
Countered. Blue team
Two people
scores
left.
in 3.
2 people left. Button hold. Gonna happen.
One left.
Countered.
Oh,
The
unfortunately.
person left.
Red takes
Let go of the
Ah.
button and was not holding the button. Ichigo coming in for the clutch B counter. Another push by Other though.
1 countered.
Are they gonna get it? B counter by I don't know who it was. Gamer Smash. So Other constant buttons. F2 flying through this map.
Red takes B.
So yeah, a lot of speed here. Castle showing you his insanely fast dashing. Is taken out on main rail by Lateralis. So yeah, Lappin doing some great pistol slapping this round.
Red takes B. Blue
Yeah,
see what we
takes
got here.
B. Red takes B. Blue
Now it
takes
seems that
B.
Arc has more of a control over their base,
Blue
or
takes
has it
B.
now. So I think now it's kind of back and forth.
Red takes B.
Yep, 20 minutes in, or 20 minutes left, 20-30. Ichigo now the poison water. It happens, especially when the
Blue
camera's on you.
takes B.
So a lot of good
takes
back and
B.
forth points.
Blue
Castle just
takes
stealing for
B.
Ichigo's dash. And then the other dash getting sniped by another team member. So Ichigo dashes at the moment. That's how it is sometimes.
Red
But
takes B.
looks like things are stabilizing a little bit. Other was swarming in Arc space for a little while there, so
Red
definitely doing a
takes
decent
B.
job. Katie's might be in Arc's favor, but Other is moving through and pushing buttons.
Blue takes B.
Oh, Lazarus
Red
double
takes
shot.
B.
Double shot. You don't see that a lot on Waterway,
Red
but if you're
to
fighting up
counter.
close, I mean, hey,
Red to
shotguns are always a
counter.
good idea.
Seemed like a pretty
takes
good
C.
like below B and their in enemy bases weapon. So it'll be pretty interesting to get in their base
takes B.
and do a lot of
Red
damage with
and
shotgun.
red team scores.
Oh, here we got a countdown by Arc.
Countered.
Lumi getting some good base defense. He has the
Red
best KD on his team right now, just base
scores
defending.
3.
Arc does get their
Countered.
another
Red
countdown, but it
team
is countered
scores
at
3,
Other's base.
2, 1.
Then they are
Countered.
struggling.
Is
Red
it?
team scores
Oh.
3, 2.
Unfortunate.
Counter red team.
Like they're-
We gonna get another counter by Other?
3,
Looks like Arc's putting the pressure on.
1.
Laz only
Red
left.
team
That's it.
wins this
Oh,
round.
Laz, no, so only a moment too late. But yeah, multiple button holds by Arc. Other could have gotten that other point had they actually had someone stay on the button
Red
instead of
takes
leaving.
B.
Otherwise, they would have had it.
Blue
So
takes C.
tough back and forth. But like you said, that's how Waterway goes.
First elimination.
But still, so Other coming out strong, holding 2 buttons. Arc hasn't even
Red
taken their own
takes
base
C.
yet. Don't find that important at the moment. But then we have an immediate double switch over. Arc taking over C and B.
Red
So
team
Arc is definitely getting way
scores
more aggressive.
3,
Already getting another
2.
countdown.
Countered. Red takes C. Red team
Ichigo taking both the
scores
dashes.
Countered.
Nice kills. See if they can. Oh, I think he's just gonna wait for more teammates to push into their base.
Red takes B.
Yep, putting in work though. Gets 1 kill. Does take a trade with Callie.
It's a nice double trade.
Yep, good work there. Getting work done in the enemy base. Callie diving in here to B is taken up by Skibo.
Blue takes B.
Sitting here with 18 minutes left in the game. Skibo does not go for the button. He's going for a dash and a help pickup.
Red team scores.
putting in some disruption.
Countered.
Pulling other
Blue
team members
takes
down to the bottom of the
red
base.
countered.
Looks like
Pretty
we're gonna get a
interesting.
clear there by Other.
Yeah, I think they're countering way too much in their
Blue
base
team
though.
Scores.
I
Countered.
think that Arc was a little bit more disciplined for having people counter at B. As you could see, like Ichigo countering at B, but it seems like they're pretty much all countering in their base, as I could see. I did see a couple counters from B from Other, but definitely not so much from Arc.
Yep, no, it's a good point because it will sometimes you get stuck there, and that's how the point ended.
Red takes B.
So FTP definitely cruising right now, getting ready to push over to
Blue
B.
takes B.
2 other team members on B. Good battle there. Takes out Ichigo.
Red takes
But
B.
this is the difficult part. You chase the guy into your base. Right, to
Red
keep pushing.
team scores 3.
Now we've got.
Count-
Oh,
red
SP gets that
countered.
dash. Is it counter on B?
Red
Is.
Scores 3, 2, 1.
Gamer Smash hitting B.
Red team.
Ooh,
Nice
second
kill.
point.
Round.
Yep. So that was a team. No, it wasn't a team wipe. We had 1 person left on Other, but did not make it in time. Arcs, I believe almost their whole team was alive at that moment. So here we go. Final point for Arc, and Other needs to get 2 to bring it back.
Elimination.
So we got Callie on top of 15 and 28. And I missed our team member. Sorry about that. Was a bit late on that
scores
one, but red team order
encountered.
was another countdown.
Blue takes C.
Other did get that clear on B,
Red
which was a
team
good clear.
scores 3.
Yeah, like you said, I think it's honestly getting a point from this seems like a slow game. You just keep holding their base and they keep trying to counter and counter. You know, have no dashes, you know.
That's it.
Red team wins.
And just like you said, we didn't. No one got out to B, unfortunately, which was tough. Arc takes a 3-0 with 16 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Both very strong and good teams. But you go top scoring for Arc and top scoring against the whole map, going 28 and 17, and Callie doing her thing, top scoring 15 and 30. And the scores aren't like too even. You know, very good teams battling it out. That was a very fun match to watch, especially that launch pad.
Yeah, both great matches. I'd be really interested to take a look at the data and see how many actual counters Arc had, because I feel like Other almost had more countdowns, but in the end, you know, Arc just took it. Solid holds, and not much you can do when you get team wiped. It's a tough one, or with one player left.
Yeah. Alright. I gotta head out, but it was very fun. Thank you thank you for streaming FireHorse, and I'll see you guys later.
Have a good one. And One Up, any final closing thoughts?
Good job for both teams. Really fun to watch. We obviously got to see the strategies play out for both sides in that waterway. So it looks like the methodical, slow pace and then faster react side of Mark overtook him on O. So good maps. Thanks FireHorse for being able to pick this up. Thanks Quad for getting it earlier, and thanks for Vert and Fanny for carrying the commentating. So appreciate everyone here. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's all I got.
Sounds good. Yep. Great teams, great matches. I thought we were going to see another victory on Waterway, but Arc sealed it up at the end with the 3-0. So I think that's all we've got for today, folks. So appreciate everyone joining and watching. And that's a wrap. Have a great one, everyone.